Hi, Jessica here at Thrive Tribe. Today I want to talk about the root chakra. You may have already heard of the term chakra. You know that it's a spinning disc or wheel, that we have 7 main ones throughout our spine and many throughout our entire body. And these centers, these chakras, help us bring in information, organize it, and then send it back out, right? And so when we focus on the root center, we're looking at the first one if we're starting from the bottom up. This is literally how we're rooted on this planet, how we're rooted in our family, how we're rooted in our physical environment, and also rooted within the body. It is connected to our physical experience. So, our needs being met, our food, our sleep, again, rest, our physical body, how we take care of it, how we nurture it, how we give it nutrition so that it's functioning at its optimal level. Our sense of safety and security and survival are all connected with root center, and also this theme of trust, right? So when we're first born, that first connection to our caregiver, that's what starts to develop our attachment style, and that's where the energy of trust starts to develop as well. And so depending on our upbringing, that may or may not be strong. And so with the root center, the reason why we wanted to bring it up, particularly in this month's message, is because we've seen so many changes in our physical realities as a collective, and we're feeling it personally. So we felt guided to share just short tips or quick tips on how to stay grounded and how to connect with Gaia through these times, so that when we're making new decisions and choices in these new ways, they're coming from a place of love and security rather than fear and insecurity. And so because the root center is connected to our foundation, it's just an invitation to take a look at that foundation. And you can use the macro to take a look at the micro. So the macro there would be the element of earth, right? So when our foundation is sturdy and stable, we can build. If the earth or foundation that we have is cracked or muddy or too stiff, then it's hard to build on that. And it's the same energy with our lives. So if our root energy is too stiff, then it's hard to change form. It's hard to make changes. If you or someone you know, like when change is coming, it's like, I'm gonna hold on to this old stuff because it's very comfortable, it's familiar, it's what I know. And so it's like, how do you remain flexible with your earth energy? Because things change, they have to, right? Change is inevitable, progress is optional. That's by Tony Robbins, and it always stays with me because we're seeing that these changes that have happened and that will continue to happen are unpredictable. They are collective. We have some control, but the control that we do have is internal, and it's what I can do individually to be grounded and centered in these times of change. So again, root center connected to the color red, so our almost like our danger color, because it is connected to our fight or flight. So when we're in survival mode, it's like I see red and I go. It's connected to the element of earth again. So when we think of earth, it's like home. It's home for many sentient beings. So what is your home life like, right? Is there a healthy dynamic? Is it enthusiastic? Is it supportive? Literally, do you feel support in your home? Do you feel support in your root, in your body? What's your relationship like with your physical body? What are you consuming? Are you giving it the rest it needs? How's the hygiene, right? How's your physical space, your room, your car? What's your relationship with that? Are you excited to keep it in order, or is it just like, whatever happens, right? So that lets us know how we are doing in that center. Are we really rigid in the way that things are, or is it just like whatever? Or maybe there's a balance and you're flexible and can change and want to change. And so because it's happening so collectively, we felt like, how do we share ways to stay grounded in those changes when they happen? So I'm a big believer in that we heal the same way we harm, which is through the senses. And because the root center it's such a tangible energy, work with it in that same way. So connect with your body in a way where you're appreciating it, where you're caring for it, where you're nurturing it, what you're nourishing it with is healthy. It is of your highest good. again, giving it the rest that it needs, acknowledging that, listening to it. It is our friend, it is a companion, seeing it for the sacred vessel that it is, and having gratitude for it taking you through this life experience. Connecting to the earth. How do you connect? The earth itself has her own frequency, her own vibration that is here to help us. We can cleanse through the earth. We can ground. We can connect, right? It's like that unconditional acceptance and love when we're connected to Mother Gaia. Also, this energy of belonging or feeling like we belong. So looking for tribes. Sometimes our family is not that tribe that's going to support us in the way that we need it, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. And so finding people that you connect with, that you feel like you belong with. That could be, online groups. It could be, community, in your community. However that develops, is creating a network of beings that you resonate with, so that you feel that sense of belonging, and that you matter, because you do. You're physical matter and you matter here on earth, on this planet. Just you being here is purpose. Remember that. And so that root center is what's helping you stay grounded in that purpose, because the earth needs you right now as a light being, as a way shower, as a truth teller, and as a visionary. It needs you. We need you. And so to recap, root center, root chakra being our base, being our foundation, connected to the element of earth and the color red, connected to the theme of trust, our family, our home, our physical environment, and the physical body, Gaia, Mother Earth, and using, again, the tangible things to help heal that center, connecting with the earth, whether it's going out and being in nature. Maybe you make herbal teas using herbs in that way, however it resonates with you, however you feel that connection to her. Gratitude there, gratitude for the body, caring for the body. And then looking for connection, finding your tribe, and building with them on solid foundation, because the changes that we're going to be experiencing are going to be unpredictable. No one really knows. There is this level of uncertainty. So what we are in control of is, how do we create certainty within ourselves, so that we're making decisions that come from divine love, divine neutrality, and this unity consciousness that we're all creating at this time. All right, that is this month's message. Namaste.